Good afternoon, everybody. It's just a little after 4 o'clock right now. I'm in Spring, Texas. I got some plates on my truck, and I just need to get my driver's license redone, which I'm going to have to wait and get some, I have to get proof of residency here. I'm surprised I even got tags, really, to tell you the truth. They let me get my tags, but now I got to show proof of residency to do my license, which I'm going to try to do that tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to try to get some sort of proof. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. But anyhow, what I wanted to say, you know how we've all been seeing 11/11? Today, when I paid for my insurance, they said the only way that they'd let me get insurance, because I didn't have a debit or card, they said I had to pay for 2 months. And they would bill me 1 month at a time, but I had to pay for 2 months today. So they did the first month, and out of the 100, she gave me back $7. And everybody's been talking about how they've been seeing 11/11 a lot. And what I did was I paid the 1 month, and I got $7 back. And then I took and paid for the second month, and I got another $7 back. Now this is the way they wanted to do it, and that was 7 and 7 back. I mean, you see the sevens, the numbers working there, and I always say, what year did I take that photo with the angel blowing the trumpet? In 77. And then I was thinking, I looked at the change that she gave me, and the $1 bills. The $1 bills had 11s on them, okay? And I was like, what is this? I was looking at them and I was thinking 11s, you know, because most bills, I've never really noticed ones before like this. But you know how she gave me back all these ones like this. And you see how you see these 11s? 11/11. All right, there's one. Here's another bill. 11/11. Here's another bill. 11/11. Now, a lot of you might notice you got those 11s on your bills, but you notice this? The one-eye pyramid is on the back of it. 11/11. Okay? But that also signifies, I believe, the destruction that's getting ready to come. And when I got paid for the insurance, I got 7 and 7 back, which is 77. I believe, you know, I passed up a Muslim mosaic. There's a big, huge Muslim place right over by here. And I looked at the address, and it was 5511. And there's a lot of Muslims living all around here. They're everywhere. And I went to the bank today and tried cashing a money order. And they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it unless I opened up an account with them. They wouldn't accept my driver's license. They wouldn't accept a birth certificate. They wouldn't accept a social security card. They wouldn't accept anything, a title to a truck with my name on it. They said the only thing that they would accept is another bank card, which they wanted me to get, they wanted me to open up a bank account with them, is what they wanted. And, which I told them, I said, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to open up a bank account with you guys. We're at the threshold. When I first came here, there was a turtle here. You guys seen how I let that turtle loose at that lake, which turned to mud, by the way. Now, when I first came here, he told me yesterday, he goes, Mark, there's a big turtle that just showed up. And he goes, I've never seen a turtle around here before in my life. And it was a pretty good sized turtle. And I'm going, wow, I caught a turtle in town when I was camping out, and I set it loose at that lake that dried up and turned to mud. And but when I came here, I had to come down a toll road, and the name of that toll road to get here to this place I'm at was called Hardy, my last name, Hardy. And then I passed up the exit to get off over here, and there's a road over here called FM 1960. Okay, FM 1960. Now, get this. You look at here, and you'll see my birth date. I was born in 1960. Okay? That's the year I was born, 1960. Now, what do you think the odds are that I'd come to a place with a toll road right up the street from here? It's Hardy Toll Road. And then another road right next to it is called FM 1960. You see what I'm saying? It's the year I was born. And, I mean, I feel like something's getting ready to happen now. I honestly feel like something's getting ready to happen. Now, I also had a rabbit come up in front of my car. And when I was driving, and it stopped, but then it ran really fast in front of my car, and plop, plop, I ran it over, killed it instantly. And then these turtles showing up. You know, turtles, we all know how they're real slow. You guys ever see that, hear that story about the rabbit racing the turtle? The turtle was smart, and it got to where it was going. But the rabbit, it was foolish. And it was like that rabbit I ran over, and I killed it instantly. Plus, I had a cat jump out in front of my car, too. And, you know how the cats got the slits in their eyes? Listen, I've never, ever in my life hit an animal and killed it. Never. Until I had that rabbit and a cat. And, all since I've been traveling like this right here. And then the turtles. You know, the turtles just kind of reminded me of that story as we were growing up. The rabbit, how it was foolish and messed around, and the turtle ended up winning the race. Well, this is kind of what I think is getting ready to happen. You know, I think we're getting ready to go. I think we're at the end of what's happening right now. I think we're at the end where we're getting ready to go. And this is where the wise and the foolish, we're about to be separated. I honestly feel like we're getting ready to go. You know, but the only thing I could think of with the 1111 all the time, seeing them, when I seen those 11s on those $1 bills, first thing I thought of, what's on the back of those $1 bills? The all seeing eye. And it says, "In God we trust." Let me tell you something. What God are they talking about? You got to remember, these people that made up our money, okay? What God are they talking about? Are they talking about Lucifer, the all-seeing eye? And it's on the back of these $1 bills? You know, look at your money and see if you ain't got those 11s on the front of your bills. The 1111 we kept seeing. I've seen them a lot. 1111. And I just never thought about it until I seen all the 4 ones that they gave me with the 2 5s, which was, you know, $14. But I seen all the ones with the 11s on it. I'm going, wow. I said, I've been seeing 1111 a lot, and I said, these ones, they've all got 11s on them. And I checked to see some other money, which they do. They have the 11s on them. And then if you look at the 5s and the 10s, those are all different serial numbers. But for some reason, the ones have 1111 on them. You know, check your $1 bills and see if you don't have the 1111 on them. The ones, just like I just showed you. But something's getting ready to happen. You know, even at the bank where they wouldn't accept any, you know, and they kept telling me, oh, we've been having a lot of problems with people stealing identification, where identification's not even any good anymore. Your birth certificate's no good. Your Social Security's no good. Identification's no good. I said, what's going to work? I said, you guys, will a chip work in the skin where you'll know who's who then? And she just said, oh, did you see that movie about, and I said, you don't understand what I'm saying. I said, you guys are always having problems with everything. I said, the only thing that's going to work with you guys is a chip under the skin. I said, you guys want to bring out the mark of the beast. That's what this is coming down to. When your birth certificate's no good, your Social Security card's no good, your driver's license are no good, and, you know, I mean, everything that they're saying to me is telling me the mark of the beast. They won't be happy until they stick you in the mark of the beast. Where the Bible's clear about it. It says anybody that takes the mark of the beast, you're going to be damned. Anybody that takes it. That's what's getting ready to happen. That's why the 1111's on there, and it's the back of the one eye, the all-seeing eye on the back of that. See if your $1 bills don't have the 11s on them. They could have different serial numbers, but I don't know. I mean, all the ones that I had, they all had 11s. And over here, Thomas, Doubting Thomas, he pulled out some ones that had the 11s on them as well. I didn't know that until today. You know, you guys make some comments about that. Let me know what you got on your $1 bills. And then, out of all the money that we have, look on the back of it. There's only one bill, the $1 bill, the One World Order, the 1111. The two twin towers that got knocked down, you know, 1111. Even the twin towers looks like the number 11. The two buildings, they're identical. You see what I'm saying? I think something's getting ready to happen. We're at the end. When we got back today, that turtle that was down here moved on. He just moved off someplace. He's gone now. He was here 1 minute, gone the next. But like I said, that's just a sign. It's another sign. You know, everything that I'm seeing, I'm paying attention carefully. And then everybody I've been sharing with today. I shared with a lot of people today. I had to get the smog test done on the truck. And that guy, he's awake. But he seems to think we got to get more of these people here. And I said, no, we don't. I said, a lot of us are separated. Those that are separated, we're going. And I said, we're bidding as many people to go. That's all that's going to go. And that's it. I said, that basically everything that's alive right now, this generation, I said, a lot of them ain't going to make it. And Thomas was telling me, you know, Mark, you got a lot of families that are not going to make it, which are pretty wicked. Like the Muslims, their faith's bad. And they got demonic spirits hosting them today. He said even their children are raised that way. And, you know, I was looking back when I had a Muslim, a young little boy, he was a Muslim in the library. He came up to me and just kicked me out of nowhere, man. Kicked me. And I pulled out my picture on the camera and I showed it to his mother with the angel blowing the trumpet. And she seen it and she just grabbed her son and she walked all the way to the end. See, because when they see that, they believe that that's evil. You know, because that's their belief. That anything to do with angels blowing trumpets, it's evil to them. But I believe something's getting ready to happen. We're at that threshold where we're getting ready to go. I can feel it now too. But with that being said, I don't know what else to tell you. You know, just be ready. You know, that motel I was at last night, the lights were flickering real bad inside the room. I ain't never seen lights do that. You know, where it was just constantly flickering, like something was causing it to lose power and get power, just constantly flickering. And as soon as I got ready to leave, I opened up that door, the lights came on bright. And I said, man, this is too weird, man. But I feel something's getting ready to happen. So, you guys, listen, avoid all the mocking and scoffing. Don't be bickering with these people. Keep your eyes focused on Jesus Christ. If you can, block these people. Remember, if they're not for you, they're against you. And if they're against you, they're not here as we are. The Bible's clear about it. It says, the chosen. The reason why we see, they don't see, is because we've been chosen. Okay, some of these guys, they literally got demonic spirits in them. They can't help but do what they're doing because that's what they're going to do. The Bible even says they're going to do it. But with that being said, you know, God bless you. Remember what I said. Don't get into trying to correct these people when they're making their statements because all they're going to do, it's like putting fuel on a fire. As soon as you open up a conversation with them, they're going to gang stalk you. You're going to have other people coming up against you. It could be the same people, but they're going to be making it look like multiple people. Click on their image and you'll see there's nobody. They have no history of anything. It's like they just made up these IDs and came out of nowhere. You know, that's what they're doing. These people have no history. They're here for one reason only, and that's to try to belittle you, shake your faith. And you don't want to go there. And it's all about having faith in Jesus Christ, okay? So stay focused on Jesus Christ all the time because we're real close to going. Anybody with their channels out there about the Illuminati deception, I highly recommend that you stay away from them. Don't watch them. If it ain't got anything to do with the Word of God, stay away from it. Anybody that's got a new channels out there and they're trying to twist things and deceive things and tell you got to use oil to anoint your head and your doorways, only by the blood of Christ will you make it, okay? That's the only way, by the blood of Christ. Don't let anybody deceive you at this point. This is a high watch period, okay? Be wise, be smart, test all spirits, okay? Don't let them deceive you now, okay? God bless you, man. We'll see you soon, man. We're getting close.